What's up guys, my name's Curtis and welcome to 5 Minute Finance, where I take personal finance topics and explain them to you in 5 minutes or less. When it comes to saving for retirement, I'm a huge advocate of the Roth IRA, and that's for multiple different reasons. You don't have to pay taxes when withdrawing Roth assets once you reach retirement age. There are no RMDs or required minimum distributions on Roth assets. And right now we are in a historically low tax environment, meaning it's almost a guarantee that your tax bracket is going to be higher once you reach retirement age, making tax-free withdrawals that much more beneficial. However, when it comes to the Roth IRA, there are income limits on who can contribute, and if you make a certain amount of money, the IRS won't let you directly contribute to a Roth IRA account. For 2021, those limits are as follows. If you make $125,000 or less as a single filer, you can contribute the full $6,000 to your Roth IRA. The amount you can contribute slowly phases out for incomes between $125,000 and $140,000. And if your income is above $140,000 in 2021 for a single filer, you technically can't contribute directly to a Roth IRA without some sort of penalties associated with it. There are similar limits for those who file jointly as a married couple. Under $198,000 of combined income, both spouses can contribute the full amount to their Roth IRA. Between $198,000 and $208,000 of combined income, the amount you're able to contribute slowly phases out. And again, anything over $208,000 disqualifies married filing jointly couples from contributing. If you do find yourself in one of these higher income categories, you can't directly contribute to a Roth IRA. However, there is a way around the IRS restrictions, and that's commonly known as the Backdoor Roth IRA. Now, the Roth IRA isn't technically any type of account. It's just a strategy for those higher income earners to still be able to build up their Roth assets. Since the IRS doesn't impose income limits on who can contribute to a traditional IRA, and they also don't have any income limits on who can convert money from a traditional to a Roth IRA, all you have to do is this. First, start with income that you've already paid taxes on. For the majority of people watching, that would just be earned income from your job. Second, fund a traditional IRA with this after-tax money. And third, convert the money in your traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. The reason I say you should start with after-tax dollars is this. Normally, when you contribute to a traditional IRA, you would receive a tax break for those contributions. However, when you convert traditional retirement assets to Roth assets, you owe income taxes on the amount that you converted in the year you did the Roth conversion. So by contributing to a traditional IRA and then immediately converting to a Roth IRA, it's as if you got the tax break and then immediately owed taxes on that money, basically making it a net zero, and it doesn't affect your taxable income at all. By doing it this way, you're effectively funding your Roth IRA just like anybody else in the lower income brackets would. You just have that one extra step you need to take. I also want to point out that if possible, convert the money from traditional to a Roth as soon as you put money into that traditional, because you will have to pay taxes on any contributions and gains when you do the conversion. So if you just convert right away, you won't have any gains and you only pay taxes on that initial contribution. Now, most big name IRA providers, your Vanguards, your Fidelities, and so on, are going to make this a pretty easy process for you. Simply Google, for example, Vanguard Backdoor Roth IRA, and you'll find plenty of step-by-step guides on how to do this very easily. I will remind you one more time that if your income is below those IRS limits, you can simply contribute directly to a Roth IRA, no problem. However, if your income is teetering on those limits and you're not sure if you're going to be above them when it comes time to file taxes next year, anybody can do the Backdoor Roth IRA. So it can be a good safety net if you're close to the limits and you're not sure if you're going to push above those or not. Whether you need this strategy now, in the future, or never, I hope this video helped explain to you guys what a Backdoor Roth IRA is. If you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out me and my channel if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here and want to see more personal finance videos in the future, click this globe right here to subscribe. And as always, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos.